Hello. Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
Great, let's begin. I'm going to ask you some general questions. There are no right or wrong answers. Just speak naturally.
Okay, sounds good.
Let's start with your daily routine. What do you usually do in the morning?
In the morning, I usually wake up and take a few minutes to relax. After that, I wash my face and get ready for the day. I like to have a simple breakfast, and then I start my daily tasks.
Do you prefer busy mornings or slow mornings?
I prefer slow mornings. When I rush, I feel stressed. Take my time, I feel more focused and calm for the rest of the day.
Are you more active in the morning or in the evening?
I'm more active in the evening. In the morning, I'm usually quiet, but in the evening, I feel more energetic. That's when I like to think, plan, or do something creative.
What do you usually do in the evening?
In the evening, I like to relax. Sometimes I listen to music, sometimes I watch something interesting, and sometimes I just sit quietly and think about my day.
Talk about things you use every day. What is one thing you use very often?
One thing I use every day is my phone. I use it to stay connected, check information, and organize my day. It's very useful, but I try not to use it too much.
Do you prefer having many things or fewer things?
I prefer having fewer things. When I have too many things, I feel distracted. Having fewer items makes life feel simpler and more organized.
How do you usually organize your
Keep
things?
things simple. I usually put similar items together so they are easy to find. When my space is organized, I feel more comfortable and relaxed.
Do you enjoy cleaning or organizing?
I don't always enjoy it, but I like the result. After cleaning or organizing, I feel satisfied and my mind feels clearer.
Let's talk about free time. What do you like doing when you have free time?
When I have free time, I like doing simple things. I enjoy listening to music, taking short walks, or spending quiet time alone. These activities help me relax.
Is there anything you don't enjoy doing?
I don't enjoy rushing or feeling pressured. I prefer doing things at a comfortable pace. It helps me stay calm and focused.
Do you think daily habits are important?
Yes, I think daily habits are very important. Habits shape how we feel and how our day goes. Good habits can make life easier and more balanced.
Thank you. Let's move on to the next part.
Okay,
Can you describe the place where you spend most of your time?
I spend most of my time in a quiet place, comfortable and not too crowded. Spaces that feel calm because they help me focus and relax.
What do you like most about that place?
What I like most is the feeling of comfort. Safe there, and I can do my daily activities without stress. Or I can think clearly.
Do you prefer your environment to be very organized or more relaxed?
I prefer a balance between the two. I like things to be organized, but not too strict. If a place is too perfect, it can feel uncomfortable.
How does your environment affect your mood?
My environment affects my mood a lot. Surroundings are clean and calm, I feel more positive.
Let's talk about technology. How often do you use technology in your daily life?
I use technology every day. I use it for communication, information, and daily tasks. It's a big part of modern life.
What kind of technology do you use most?
I use simple technology like my phone and a computer. They help me stay organized and connected. I don't need very advanced devices.
How has technology made life easier for people?
Technology saves time and effort. It makes communication faster and learning more accessible. People can do many things without leaving their homes.
Do you think people depend too much on technology?
Yes, sometimes. Technology is helpful, but too much use can be unhealthy. I think balance is very important.
Do you prefer spending time online or offline?
I prefer a mix of both. Online activities are convenient, but offline time feels more real. Being offline helps me feel more present.
What do you usually do when you are offline?
When I'm offline, I like simple activities. Relax, think quietly, or enjoy my surroundings. Moments help me recharge.
Do you think modern life is more complicated than before?
Yes, in some ways. There are more choices and more information now. Sometimes simple living feels easier and healthier.
What helps you keep life simple?
I try to focus on what is important. I avoid unnecessary stress and distraction. Simple habits help me feel balanced.
Thank you. That was very clear. Let's move on to the next section.
Okay, I'm ready.
Hobbies, free time, and social preferences. Now let's talk about how you spend your free time. What do you usually like to do in your free time?
All right. In my free time, I like to do activities that help me relax. Sometimes I enjoy listening to music, and sometimes I like taking short walks. It depends on how I feel that day.
Do you prefer active activities or relaxing activities?
I prefer a mix of active activities help my body feel better, while relaxing activities help my mind slow down. Both are important for
Do
balance.
you prefer spending your free time indoors or outdoors?
I enjoy both, but for different reasons. Indoors feels comfortable and calm, while outdoors feels refreshing and energizing. I choose based on my mood.
What kind of outdoor activities do you enjoy?
I enjoy simple outdoor activities. For example, walking, light exercise, or spending time in open spaces. Being outdoors helps me clear my mind.
Do you usually spend your free time alone or with other people?
Most of the time, I enjoy spending time alone. It helps me recharge and reflect. However, I also enjoy spending time with others occasionally.
Why do you think some people enjoy being alone?
Some people enjoy being alone because it gives them peace. They can think clearly and understand themselves better. It can also reduce stress from social pressure.
What do you enjoy about spending time with other people?
Spending time with others can be enjoyable and motivating. It allows people to share ideas and experiences. It can also make activities more fun.
Do you think social activities are important?
Yes, I think they are important. Social activities help people feel connected. They can improve communication and emotional well-being.
How do you balance time alone and time with others?
I try to listen to my needs. If I feel tired, I choose quiet time alone. If I feel energetic, I spend time with others.
Has this balance changed over time?
Balance helps me stay comfortable. Yes, it has changed. Over time, I've learned what works best for me. Experience helps people understand themselves better.
Do you think hobbies are important in life?
Yes, hobbies are very important. They help people relax, grow, and enjoy life. Hobbies also reduce stress and bring happiness.
Would you like to try new hobbies in the future?
Yes, I would. Trying new hobbies keeps life interesting. It also helps people learn new skills and perspectives.
Thank you. Let's continue to the next topic.
Okay.
Learning, reading, and self-improvement. Now I'd like to talk about learning and self-improvement. Do you enjoy learning new things?
Yes, I do enjoy learning new things. I think learning keeps the mind active and curious. Even small things can make daily life more interesting.
What kind of things do you like to learn?
I like learning practical things. For example, communication skills, personal development, and topics that help me understand people better.
How do you usually learn something new?
I usually learn step by step. First, I try to understand the basics. Then, I practice and repeat until I feel more
Do
confident.
you prefer learning alone or with others?
I prefer learning alone most of the time. It allows me to go at my own pace. However, learning with others can be helpful for discussion.
Do you enjoy reading?
Yes, I enjoy reading, but not as much as I would like to. Sometimes life gets busy, and reading takes a back seat. Still, I try to read whenever I have time.
What kind of things do you like to read?
I like reading books or articles that help me grow. Topics like self-improvement or simple Explanations of ideas are especially interesting to me.
Do you prefer reading books or using digital content?
I think both have their advantages. Books help me focus deeply, while digital content is more convenient and accessible. I choose based on my situation.
Has technology changed the way people learn?
Yes, definitely. Technology has made learning faster and more flexible. People can learn anytime and anywhere now.
Why do you think self-improvement is important?
Self-improvement helps people become better versions of themselves. It builds confidence and awareness. And small improvements can have a big impact over time.
Do you think people should always try to improve themselves?
I think improvement should be balanced. People should grow, but they should also accept themselves. Too much pressure can be unhealthy.
How can people develop good learning habits?
People can start with small goals. Consistency is more important than intensity. Simple daily habits are easier to maintain.
What advice would you give to someone who wants to learn something new?
I would say be patient and stay consistent. These are part of the learning process. Progress takes time.
Thank you. That was very thoughtful.
All right.
Let's move on to the next part.
Okay.
Technology, modern life, and balance. Now, let's talk more about technology and modern life. How important is technology in people's daily lives today?
Technology is very important in daily life today. People use it for communication, work, learning, and entertainment. For many people, it has become a basic part of their routine.
Do you think life would be difficult without technology?
Yes, life would be more difficult in some ways. Many tasks would take more time and effort. However, people might also feel more present and less distracted.
What are the main advantages of technology?
One major advantage is convenience. It saves time and makes information easy to access. It also helps people stay connected across long distances.
How has technology changed communication?
Technology has made communication faster and more frequent. People can share ideas instantly. However, it has also reduced face-to-face interaction.
Are there any disadvantages to using too much technology?
Yes, there are. Too much technology can lead to stress and distraction. It can also reduce attention span and social interaction.
Do you think people depend too much on technology today?
In many cases, yes. Some people feel uncomfortable without their devices. This dependence can affect mental health and focus.
How can people maintain a healthy balance with technology?
People can set limits on their screen time. They can also spend more time on offline activities. Balance helps people feel more in control.
Do you think this balance is difficult to achieve?
Yes, it can be difficult. It is designed to be engaging. That's why awareness and self-control are important.
How do you think technology will affect people's lives in the future?
Technology will continue to change how people live and work. Some tasks will become easier and faster. People will need to protect human skills like creativity and communication.
Do you feel positive or concerned about these changes?
I feel both positive and cautious. Technology brings many benefits, but it should support humans, not replace real connection.
Do you think modern life is better than life in the past?
Modern life is better in terms of convenience and opportunity. However, it can also be more stressful. It has its advantages and challenges.
What do you think is most important for people today?
I think balance is most balancing work, technology, and personal well-being helps people live healthier and happier lives.
Thank you. Let's move on to the next
All
section.
right.
Adapting to change and personal experience, storytelling. Now, I'd like you to talk about a past experience. Can you describe a time when you had to adapt to a new situation?
Yes. I remember a time when I had to adjust to a new routine. At first, it felt unfamiliar and slightly uncomfortable. Everything around me was different, and I had to learn how to manage my time better.
What made this situation challenging for you?
The biggest challenge was uncertainty. I didn't know what to expect, and I felt out of my comfort zone. I also had to learn new skills while staying calm and focused.
How did you handle this challenge?
I handled it step by step. I observed my surroundings and learned from experience. Instead of rushing, I gave myself time to adapt.
How did you feel during this time?
At first, I felt nervous and unsure. However, over time, I became more confident. I understood the situation better, my stress slowly reduced.
Did your feelings change later?
Yes, they did. Once I became familiar with the situation, I started to feel more comfortable and capable.
What did you learn from this experience?
I learned that patience is very important. Adapting takes time, and that is completely normal. I learned that challenges often lead to growth.
Do you think this experience helped you grow as a person?
Yes, definitely. It helped me become more flexible and confident. Now I handle new situations with more
Do you think
calmness.
adapting to change is an important life skill?
Yes, it is very important. Change is a natural part of life. People who can adapt easily often manage stress better.
Is adapting easier with experience?
Yes, experience helps a lot. Once people adapt a few times, they trust themselves more in future situations.
Thank you. That was very clear and well explained.
Thank you.
Change, habits, and personal growth. Let's talk more generally about change and personal growth.
All right.
Why do you think some people find change difficult?
I think change feels uncomfortable for many people. It creates uncertainty, and humans usually prefer familiar routines. Unknown can make people resist change.
Do you think this fear is natural?
It's very natural. Change challenges people's sense of control. Even positive change can feel stressful at first.
How do habits affect people's lives?
Habits shape daily behavior. Good habits create stability and progress over time. Bad habits can limit growth if people are not aware of them.
Is it easy to change habits?
No, it's usually difficult. Habits develop over long periods of time. Changing them requires patience and consistency.
How does personal growth usually happen?
Personal growth often happens gradually. People learn from experience, mistakes, and reflection. Growth is rarely sudden or dramatic.
Do you think challenges are necessary for growth?
Yes, I do. Challenges push people out of their comfort zones. Without challenges, growth is usually limited.
Why is experience important in shaping a person?
Experience teaches lessons that theory cannot. People understand consequences and responsibility. Through experience, people develop
Can
maturity.
people grow without making mistakes?
I don't think so. Mistakes are an important part of learning. They help people adjust their behavior and decisions.
Do you think modern society encourages change?
Yes, modern society changes very quickly. Technology, work, and lifestyles are constantly evolving. People are often expected to adapt faster than before.
Is this constant change positive or negative?
It can be both. Change creates opportunities, but it can also increase pressure and stress.
Struggles with change.
I would advise them to take small steps. Change doesn't need to happen all at once. Patience and self-trust are very important.
Do you think people become better at handling change over time?
Yes, with experience, people become more resilient. They learn that change is temporary. This understanding reduces fear.
Thank you. Let's move on to the next topic.
Okay.
Society, personality, and human behavior. Now, let's talk about people and society in general.
All right.
Why do you think people have different personalities?
I think personalities are shaped by many factors. These include upbringing, experiences, and natural tendencies. No two people have the same life journey, so personalities differ.
Do you think personality can change over time?
Yes, I believe personality can change. Life experiences often influence how people think and behave. However, some core traits usually remain the same.
Some people enjoy being around others, while some prefer being alone. Why is that?
People have different energy levels in social situations, feel energized by interaction, while others feel drained. These are normal and healthy.
Do you think one personality type is better than the other?
No, I don't think so. Each personality type has its strengths. Society needs a balance of different kinds of people.
Important is independence in modern society.
Independence is very important today. People are expected to make decisions and manage their own lives. It helps build confidence and responsibility.
Can too much independence be a problem?
Yes, sometimes. Independent, they may feel isolated. Support and connection are also important.
Why do people need a sense of belonging?
Belonging gives people emotional security. It helps them feel understood and accepted. Humans are social by nature.
How can communities support individuals?
Communities can offer guidance and encouragement, provide shared values and support systems. This can reduce loneliness and stress.
Do you think people behave differently today compared to the past?
Yes, behavior has changed in many ways. Technology has influenced how people communicate. Some interactions feel less personal than before.
Has this change affected relationships?
Yes, it has. Communication is faster, but sometimes less meaningful. Relationships still require time and
What
effort.
do you think is most important for a healthy society?
Is very important. People need independence, but also connection. Understanding and respect help societies function well.
Do you feel hopeful about the future of society?
Yes, I do. Despite challenges, people continue to learn and adapt. Awareness and communication can lead to positive
Thank you.
change.
Let's continue to the final
Okay.
sections. Study and future direction. Now, let's talk about work, study, and future plans.
All right.
How important are work and study in people's lives?
Work and study play a major role in people's lives. They provide structure, purpose, and opportunities for growth. People develop skills and independence.
Do you think people should focus more on work or on personal life?
I think balance is essential. Work is important, but personal life affects well-being. Without balance, stress can increase.
What factors influence people when choosing a career or field of study?
People consider many factors, include interests, skills, and long-term stability. Influences can also affect
Do
decisions.
you think people should follow passion or practicality?
Ideally, they should combine both. Passion keeps people motivated, while practicality provides security. Life balance helps prevent burnout.
Why is work-life balance important?
It allows people to rest and recharge. Balance improves productivity and mental health.
Is achieving work-life balance difficult today?
Yes, it can be difficult. Demands have increased in many fields. Technology also makes it harder to disconnect.
What skills do you think will be important in the future?
Communication and adaptability will be very important. People will need to learn continuously. Solving skills will also be valuable.
Do you think formal education is enough to develop these skills?
No, formal education alone is not enough. World experience plays a big role. Learning is increasingly important.
How should people plan for the future?
People should set flexible goals. Plans may change as situations evolve. Adaptable is key.
Is it better to plan carefully or stay flexible?
I think a combination of both works best. Planning provides direction, while flexibility allows adjustment.
How do you define success in life?
Success means different things to different people.
Let's move on to the final part. Action, advice, and calm conclusion. Before we finish, I'd like to ask a few final questions. Do you think communication skills are important today?
Communication skills help people express ideas clearly. They improve relationships and reduce misunderstandings. In modern life, clear communication is essential.
Do you think language learning helps people communicate better?
Yes, absolutely. Learning a language increases awareness and empathy. It also builds confidence in expressing thoughts.
What do you think is the best way to improve English speaking skills?
Consistent practice is the best way. Listening and speaking regularly help build fluency. Mistakes should be seen as part of learning.
Is confidence more important than accuracy?
Both are important, but confidence comes first. When people feel confident, accuracy improves naturally. Fear often slows progress.
What advice would you give to people learning English?
I would encourage them to be patient. Progress takes time and steady effort. Comparing yourself to others can be
How
discouraging.
can learners stay motivated?
Setting small goals helps maintain motivation. Small improvements builds confidence. The process is very important.
Do you think language learning changes people in the long term?
Yes, it does. Improves thinking and cultural understanding. Learning a language can change how people see the world.
Can language learning affect personal growth?
Definitely. Increases self-awareness and discipline. Also builds resilience.
What do you think is the most important mindset for learning?
The most important mindset is consistency. Small daily efforts lead to long-term results. Believing in
Do
yourself
you have
makes a big difference.
any final thoughts to share?
Learning is a lifelong process. Every step forward matters no matter how small. Calm and committed leads to progress.
Thank you for your time and thoughtful answers.
Thank you. I enjoyed the conversation.
That brings us to the end.